this is Gareth at Skewed and Reviewed. I am down here at our Southwest office, and it is launch day for the PlayStation 4. On hand here we have our newest helpers. This is Flynn and his brother Seamus, who were very helpful, and they came to me a few weeks ago for my birthday. Say hi guys, hello. And they're on hand to help us with the arrival of the PlayStation 4, which, dun dun dun, right there. This is the launch edition of the PlayStation 4. As you can see, a nice size box, lighter than I expected it to be, and you got the information on the background. So, we're going to open it here. Just take it easy, I'm using a key. It's got a very nice security tape on it. And we open it up. So look at that. Look at that for packing, everybody. You got the console right here, very nicely packed. You've got your DualShock 4 controller. You got the special free offers that were included with the launch edition. For those of you who haven't seen that, 30 days of PlayStation Plus, 30 days of Music Unlimited, and $10 gift certificate to spend in the store. So since downloads and streaming are a big part of the PlayStation 4, right on hand, right off the box, there you go. There's $30 worth of stuff right there. So you have the DualShock 4 controller, and I expect this one is going to get a ton of use in the upcoming years. But as you see, there's the talked about touchpad, there's the sensor pad, there is the options button, and there's the quick button right there to share. You got the headphone jack right there, and of course you notice the thumb buttons are slightly indented. We talked about that when we previewed it at E3 and San Diego Comic-Con. Moving this back aside, I'm not going to open this up just yet, but actually I will, why not? Didn't want to get it lost, but here is the headset that comes equipped with it. I'm not going to string it out all the way, but as you see, you got your clip, you got your volume control right there, slider, you got your microphone, and of course Seamus absolutely loves that. No, Seamus, it is not a toy. As you see, plugs right in there, good to go. So that is that part. Seamus, thank you very much. He's so excited, you can tell he's waiting to get at it too. So let me show you a couple other things here. Here's the quick start guide. Now I know I'm going to get in trouble for this because being a man I intend not to use this, and I'm going to start up the system just on my own without reading it, and I'm already waiting for my wife to tell me, did you read the directions? And the answer will be no. Why not? Because I'm a man. Men don't read directions. And I know it gets us into more trouble than you could possibly imagine. Now, opening up the segments, here is a USB cord, here is a power cord, and here is which looks like a HDMI cable. So we'll get that all set up. And of course, the main event here is the console. It weighs roughly about the same of what our PS3 launch edition weighed, but as you can see, nice bag by the way, really nice electrostatic wrap here. As you can see, very streamlined. The Blu-rays will load right in here. Very stylish looking unit, black with gray, but check out the back here. This has been one of the more interesting aspects of the PlayStation 4, excuse me, that people talked about, is the heat sinks. As you can see here, a lot of grids to help offset the heat. You've got your connectors right there, and then of course in the back you got your power, you got your HDMI, you got your USB. There's connectors here for looks like standard internet and more. So we're going to take a break right now. We're going to hook this up and be right back in just a couple minutes, and we'll talk to you then. Okay, so it's going to be a little darker over here. We just turned it on. If you see the unit we got right there, we're building some shelving because we have to accommodate it. We got the PS3, which is definitely going to stay there and stay into the rotation. We got our DVR, putting the PS4 on top of it temporarily until I get the shelf finalized because we have our Xbox and our Wii U over in the corner here. Now, one of the interesting things you note on the sensor bar here, it locks in lower, still on the front, but lower. And we've got this going. You notice the top of it alternates between white and blue. It's very interesting. This top crystal here, which is flush with the unit, that's power on, that's power off. So very good stuff here. And what we're going to do is, for today, rather than go through a game disc and a load up, we're going to just simply go into the storefront and do attempt to get the updates done and everything. So this is what we have for right now. As you see, it's going to go through this. I'm sure it's going to have tons of patches. We're not going to make you sit through all the patching, but we just wanted to let you see this part of it. Okay. You notice we have our move camera here, and we got our controllers off to the side, so we're going to see how those work into it later. Dual shock is lit. I want United States English. So, simple click of the button, and it went through. I was expecting it to run through the menu, but all I had to do was hit next instead of options. I'm going to use the Wi-Fi. We have the option to connect the PlayStation camera. We have the PlayStation Move 1, not the new one. As you see, the illustration shows the newer one, so we're not even going to try to hook up the older one on that. We'll just skip that. And we're going to set our time zone here. And we are in
Arizona.
Arizona. There it is. Date looks right. That looks correct. Standard licensing agreement. Dun dun dun. So we gotta have my seizure warning here. What's new? The Playroom. Live from PlayStation, the browser, and downloads. So let's do. You notice the menu here, similar to what you expect. There's the store, notifications, friends, messages, parties, profile, trophies, settings, power. Standard stuff. Go to the Playroom. Let's see what the Playroom's all about. Now, a lot of this we understand is like app-based. I've already had several emails from companies saying we have an app for the PlayStation 4. Download this. Hulu has talked to us. Netflix has talked to us. A lot of stuff like that. Okay, so I don't have the camera. So let's just go over here and we'll see what happens. Really sharp graphics. DualShock is vibrating right now, quite a bit. Motion sensor set. The internal speaker is going off. DualShock's vibrating again. And my light bar is lit up blue. So when you have the camera, as you see, you're going to be able to do player identifications. Be able to use the control pad like a mouse pad on a laptop. As you see, we got the update that it wasn't able to download the software, but we'll get to that in a bit. I'm sure everyone's hitting the servers now. Okay. Pressing the PlayStation button, back to the screen. Live from PlayStation. Let's see what that is. This is one of the newer features, and of course we got to update now. Let's see if it'll work for us. Let's try that again. Update. There we go. So we'll check back in a few minutes. Like I said, we're not going to make you sit through a 6-minute download, but we'll be back soon.